All right, so the home for kin the nurse senior medical mamunya ntiano ye call eye ahoma so na ye ne penny baako so edi eye enkomo na ono no oye Asuogyaman ba ne din de eye Justice Offei Junior na oye eye young entrepreneur a chese o share eye nkrofon crime especially youth no emomon so ni swadi hunu mapai dom wani so no etimi ebemu boss, what are my to make an opera memo watching?
Boss, Metonka. Now, Memphis, what you my dear, so in here, Asuogyaman for, especially those in Senche, Akrade, and Akosomo, and then Asuogyaman staff members for elevating their advocacy work and helping, contributing to shape the community we find ourselves.
I see. Anope dia yefrewa enyane bonus wa na before say be hyen koma hodo bi ase no minim se bia COVID-19 hu sensem ya kokosui no a chese won so ye Asuogyaman bayi ube kan bibia ansa na ya to yen komodi dem so dia.
Yeah, I mean, I believe and your news. I mean, we maybe last year it wasn't so severe in the Asuogyaman district, but from every data indicating that, I mean, most places in the Asuogyaman has actually picked some hikes. In the COVID is not a new normal now. I mean, we don't know when it's going to go. Businesses have been affected, people have been laid off.
87.7.
And most importantly, in life, you're more important than even money and businesses. So, in such a way that, I mean, we will not spread it among ourselves and kill a lot of people. As we are even talking, the active cases are around 6,086, and new cases is 696, and death cases are around 440. So it's almost like 12% of the active cases are new cases, and almost close to 7% of these new cases, or let me say, almost the people who are dead are more than 50% of the new cases, which is not a good sign. So I believe that, I mean, institutional leaders, schools, companies must also advise themselves. Our government of Ghana are also doing their bit to help contain the virus. Individually, community leaders, family members, family leaders, parents must also begin to advise themselves to help to contain this COVID, so that, I mean, in the long run, we will be able to defeat COVID-19.
I see. One wakwakoye entrepreneur I believe say une penny for hodo bebre muda state and then private institutions are not na mpempi dinsa woso. Some in case of any situation like this, no, what are the necessary and okay, let me put it this way: necessary steps are what say institutions, leaders are that the institutions are no more ethical.
Basically, I mean, it is very difficult to, as a company manager or a director, yet being said, or instruction will go contrary to what government is saying. So it's all boiled down to the ultimate decision and our direction and our instruction, government of the day, currently, young president instructed said we should run a 24-hour shift system at our offices, right? It simply means that we are trying to dilute the number of people that crowd themselves in offices. So, Nipa 20 or Asuogyaman station, you should be able to run a shift system. So far, this is one of the selling points from the last time I heard TC president, was that companies should begin to design a shift system in order to contain the viruses within the various stages. Moreover, or let me also add that beyond that, I mean, we can also take clue from other countries. You bet me advising from other countries, developed countries and developing countries, what they are doing. In such cases, the digital era has become relevant in fighting COVID-19. I mean, to me, who the NTS say and who call even banks, because Momo has come to stay. Exactly. You can practically do everything with Momo. You can top up your bank accounts with money through Momo. You can withdraw money from your bank account through Momo. Your Momo number can be connected to your bank account. So me, since last year, I've never stepped my foot into the bank. Anything I'll practically do is online or using my bank Momo transaction system. So this can even reduce a lot of numbers queue up for a simple service like withdrawal at the banks. Most at times to beyond what governments will say again, Emirates will say institutional leaders like your managers, your directors, they show say they are visionary and they are proactive. Do you understand? So headmasters, school owners, company directors, company owners, this is the time we expect them to make decisions. This era is for decision making that is prudent enough to save both human life and businesses. So what are people doing now? I mean, if you look at some of the cases from my sources, that some students at AIS, I don't reliably know, but from the sources have picked up COVID cases. I mean, you don't have to wait for a lot of people to die or pick cases before you close down the school. So the time has come that we are not in normal times.
Exactly.
So the question is, what is the new normal? It is sad to see universities reopening schools and going to study where we have e-learning platform that university students can actively stay home and have their tutorials of homework, assignments, exams conducted, because they have tried it last year before. Right? Because we don't want to advise ourselves. And you say about advising on rank of we lose one life. It is not proactive, it is not sensible. So to me, institutional leaders must up their game. This is the time we need leaders to think outside the box. And besides, if I have a kid, I will not allow my kid to go to school. Because the ultimate, I cannot trade his life for knowledge, whilst knowledge can easily be acquired through platforms that are not physical in era that we find ourselves.
I see. So far, Osha your friend is saying will issues will raise this CA and I say contributions sahodwa will raise this CA. No, what can be about having a bank account and then mobile money account, ubit me a transaction wherever you are. Ubit me a your bank, ubit me a your free bank nany other. What do you think, say, a problem in here? Ghana phone to me and fat that a year road no, and as someone for Saquino, so nemum prefer say or mobile bank than being at home and then doing that transactions. Do you think, sir, illiteracy, no, and rate near high, and I say they just want to go there?
Yeah, I mean, it's a contribution of so many factors that I don't have research to direct, but we can still discuss. You've mentioned one, illiteracy, a bit more understanding and education about issues, they are very poor. Besides that, we need the media like you guys, right, to partner with these banks or corporate entities to educate the audience, the communities. Because, I mean, imagine there's no media, imagine there's no mode of communication. It will be very difficult